The truth about Rome's collapse. Imagine a world where the greatest empire ever known crumbles to dust. Picture the grandeur of Rome, its legions marching across continents, its laws shaping civilizations, and its culture influencing millions. Yet, despite its might, the Roman Empire ultimately fell, leaving behind ruins and lessons for future generations. The fall of the Roman Empire is a topic that intrigues historians and enthusiasts alike. It was a complex process involving numerous factors over several centuries. By examining these causes, we gain insights into how such a powerful entity could disintegrate, offering valuable lessons for modern societies. At its peak, the Roman Empire was an unparalleled force, stretching from the British Isles to the sands of North Africa and the Middle East. Its sophisticated infrastructure, advanced engineering, and formidable military made it a beacon of power and stability, a true marvel of the ancient world. However, internal decay began to gnaw at the empire's foundations. Political corruption, administrative inefficiencies, and a lack of effective governance weakened the core of Rome. The once unifying force of the empire started to fracture, leading to a gradual erosion of its strength and influence. Economic troubles exacerbated the decline. Heavy taxation, rampant inflation, and a failing currency strained the Roman economy. The over-reliance on slave labor stifled innovation and productivity, creating a stagnant and fragile economic system that could not support the empire's vast needs. The Roman Empire's over-reliance on slavery stunted economic innovation and growth. With a vast population of slaves performing labor, there was little incentive to develop new technologies or improve productivity. This dependency weakened the Roman economy, making it vulnerable to external pressures and less adaptable to changing circumstances. Military overextension strained the empire's resources and logistics. Stretching from Britain to the Middle East, maintaining control over such vast territories required immense manpower and funding. The constant need to defend extensive borders drained the empire's treasury, leaving it unable to adequately support its military and administrative functions. Corruption in leadership further eroded Rome's stability. Emperors and officials often prioritized personal gain over public service, leading to inefficient governance and widespread disillusionment. Corrupt practices siphoned off crucial resources, undermining the effectiveness of policies and contributing to the broader decline of the empire. Political instability plagued the Roman Empire, with frequent changes in leadership causing chaos and uncertainty. The rapid succession of emperors, often through violent means, created a lack of continuity in governance. This instability weakened the central authority, making it difficult to implement long-term strategies and reforms. Civil wars significantly disrupted the Roman Empire, diverting resources and attention from external threats. Internal conflicts, fueled by power struggles and rival factions, drained the empire's strength and unity. These wars not only caused immediate damage, but also left lasting scars that hindered Rome's ability to recover and defend itself. The moral decline within Roman society was starkly evident as traditional values eroded. Excess, greed, and hedonism began to replace the virtues of duty, discipline, and self-sacrifice. Public spectacles grew increasingly brutal, reflecting a society more interested in entertainment than civic responsibility or military service, weakening the social fabric. Cultural decadence further exacerbated Rome's decline, with luxury and extravagance becoming hallmarks of Roman life. Art and literature reflected themes of excess and moral ambiguity. The pursuit of pleasure overshadowed public service, and the once innovative Roman culture stagnated, contributing to the empire's inability to respond effectively to external threats. The rise of Christianity introduced significant religious and cultural shifts. As the new faith spread, it challenged traditional Roman religious practices and imperial authority. While it offered hope and community to many, it also diverted resources and focus from the state's secular priorities, contributing to internal division. The division of the Roman Empire into eastern and western halves was a pivotal moment. This split, initiated by Emperor Diocletian, aimed to make governance more manageable, but ultimately weakened the West. The East thrived as Byzantium, while the West struggled with increasing pressures from barbarian invasions and internal strife. Economic disparities between the Eastern and Western Roman empires became more pronounced after the division. The East, with its wealthier cities and trade networks, prospered. In contrast, the West faced economic decline, with fewer resources to fend off invasions and maintain infrastructure, hastening its collapse. The Roman Empire faced relentless pressure from barbarian invasions, which significantly contributed to its decline. Various tribes, including the Visigoths, Ostrogoths, and Vandals, saw opportunities in Rome's weakening state. Their incursions disrupted trade, ravaged cities, and drained the empire's resources, exacerbating its already critical internal issues. The Goths and Vandals were particularly impactful in their invasions. The Goths, led by Alaric, sacked Rome in 410 AD, a devastating blow to the empire's prestige. The Vandals continued the assault, capturing key territories and further destabilizing Rome's hold on its territories and resources. The sack of Rome in 410 AD by the Visigoths was a monumental event. It marked the first time in nearly 800 years that Rome had fallen to a foreign enemy. The psychological and material damage inflicted was immense, shaking the foundation of Roman authority and signaling a dramatic shift in power. Attila the Hun emerged as a formidable threat to the Roman Empire. Leading the Huns, he launched numerous invasions into Roman territories, causing widespread destruction. The fear he instilled and the devastation he caused forced Rome to divert significant resources to defense, further weakening its stability. The Battle of Adrianople in 378 AD was a pivotal moment in Roman history. The Goths achieved a decisive victory over the Roman army, killing Emperor Valens. This defeat highlighted the empire's diminishing military prowess and exposed vulnerabilities that various barbarian groups would continue to exploit in the coming years. The Roman Empire's decline in military prowess was a critical factor in its downfall. Once invincible legions became ineffective due to poor training, lack of discipline, and insufficient resources. The empire's vast borders became increasingly difficult to defend, leaving it vulnerable to external threats and invasions. The Roman reliance on foreign mercenaries to fill the ranks of its army further weakened its military strength. These soldiers often lacked loyalty to Rome, fighting only for pay. This reliance eroded the traditional Roman military values and made the army less cohesive and effective in battle. Economic inflation plagued the Roman Empire, severely devaluing its currency. The government's practice of minting coins with less precious metal led to rampant inflation. Prices soared, and the purchasing power of Roman citizens plummeted, contributing to widespread economic instability and discontent. Heavy taxation burdened the Roman populace, exacerbating economic woes. To fund military campaigns and administrative costs, the government imposed crippling taxes. Many citizens were unable to pay, leading to widespread poverty and social unrest, further destabilizing the already fragile empire. Plagues ravaged the Roman Empire, decimating its population. Epidemics, such as the Antonine Plague, significantly reduced the number of able-bodied workers and soldiers. The demographic decline strained the economy and weakened the empire's ability to respond to external threats, hastening its fall. The Roman Empire's infrastructure, once the envy of the world, began to crumble due to neglect. Roads, aqueducts, and public buildings were no longer maintained, leading to logistical inefficiencies and a decline in public morale. This neglect eroded the empire's ability to support its vast territories and military operations. As the empire weakened, feudalism began to rise within its borders. Local lords and landowners started to assume more power, providing protection in exchange for service or produce. This shift fragmented the empire's unity, making centralized control increasingly difficult and further accelerating Rome's decline. The loss of civic pride among Roman citizens played a crucial role in the empire's fall. As people became more disillusioned with their leaders and more focused on personal gain, public service and community engagement dwindled. This apathy undermined the social cohesion necessary for a strong, unified state. Corruption within the legal and judicial systems exacerbated Rome's internal decay. Bribery and favoritism became rampant, eroding trust in the rule of law. Citizens could no longer rely on fair and just governance, leading to increased social unrest and a breakdown in the societal framework that had once held the empire together. The role of emperors in Rome's decline cannot be overstated. Many were more interested in personal luxury and power than effective governance. Their mismanagement and self-indulgence left the empire vulnerable to both internal strife and external threats, hastening its eventual collapse. Theodosius the Weren't, known as Theodosius the Great, played a pivotal role in the Roman Empire's history. His reign marked the last time the empire would be united under a single ruler. He made Christianity the state religion, which both unified and divided the empire, contributing to internal tensions and conflicts. Romulus Augustulus, the last Roman emperor, symbolizes the end of the Western Roman Empire. His deposition by the Germanic chieftain Odoacer in 476 AD marked a significant turning point. This event is often cited as the definitive fall of the Western Roman Empire, signaling the shift to the Middle Ages. The prolonged economic recession further weakened the Roman Empire. Persistent inflation, heavy taxation, and a lack of economic innovation crippled the economy. These issues eroded public trust and financial stability, making it increasingly difficult for the empire to sustain its military and administrative functions. The Roman Empire's failure to innovate in both technology and military strategy contributed to its downfall. While other civilizations advanced, Rome stagnated, relying on outdated methods and equipment. This lack of innovation left the empire vulnerable to more adaptive and technologically advanced enemies, hastening its decline. Environmental factors also played a role in the Roman Empire's fall. Changes in climate affected agricultural production, leading to food shortages and economic strain. Natural disasters, such as plagues and earthquakes, further exacerbated these issues, weakening the empire's ability to respond to external threats and maintain internal stability. Cultural and social strains played a significant role in the decline of the Roman Empire. Tensions between different ethnic groups, religious factions, and social classes weakened the unity of the empire. As these divisions grew, they eroded the social fabric, making it increasingly difficult to maintain a cohesive and stable society. The fall of the Western Roman Empire in 476 AD marked the end of centuries of Roman dominance. This event symbolized the collapse of centralized power in the West, leading to the fragmentation of territories and the rise of various barbarian kingdoms. It was a turning point in European history. Despite its fall, the Roman Empire left a profound legacy that continues to influence modern society. From legal systems to architectural innovations, Rome's contributions have endured through the ages. The Latin language, Roman law, and engineering marvels are just a few examples of Rome's lasting impact on the world. The fall of the Roman Empire offers key lessons for contemporary civilizations. It underscores the importance of political stability, economic management, and social cohesion. By studying Rome's decline, modern societies can gain insights into the potential pitfalls of overexpansion, corruption, and internal division, helping to prevent similar downfalls. Studying history is essential to avoid repeating past mistakes. By understanding the factors that led to the fall of the Roman Empire, individuals and nations can make informed decisions to foster stability and growth. Learning from history empowers us to build a more resilient and prosperous future. The Roman Empire's fall wasn't a single event, but a gradual decline influenced by numerous factors. Internal decay, economic troubles, and over-reliance on slavery weakened the empire's foundations. Political instability and frequent leadership changes further eroded its strength, leading to a fractured and vulnerable state. Barbarian invasions, notably by the Goths and Vandals, accelerated the empire's downfall. The sack of Rome in 410 AD marked a significant blow. Combined with declining military prowess and reliance on foreign mercenaries, Rome's ability to defend itself waned, culminating in the empire's eventual collapse.